Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Brother Marines, brother Marines, brother Marines. These Pringles are really spicy. Wow. No, I did not expect these to be this. Wow, that's pretty good. They got me. Brother Marines, they got me. These are some pretty spicy Pringles. Pretty spicy Pringles. Sounds like a great name for a comic book to then turn into a Magic the Gathering card set. Would you agree? Now, wait, why did I do that? These are really, really spicy. Oh, okay. Hi. I feel like there is like acid inside the back of my throat. And this is brought to you by my poor decisions. Oh, okay. What are these? Hot Ones Verde Las Calientes flavor. The heat level is 5 out of 10. So, we can play some games. I'm going to die a little bit. And then we're going to play some games that are going to be difficult. Wow. Like, you know, like where it's not where it's hot, where it's like on your tongue. This is like where it's hot, like here. This is a weird. No, I know. 5 out of 10 doesn't, like, wouldn't really be that spicy. It's not that spicy. It's something, like, it's not spicy on, like, the tongue flavor. It's, like, the back of the throat. The Pringles man got spicy in the back of my throat. There we go. Need to put that on the back of a t-shirt. There, that'll be the Slathe merch, right? Do we need Slathe merch here where we can get shirts with stupid shit that I've said? Do we need that to be a thing? And it'll have like the Slathe logo on it, right? Maybe at like the bottom, the Slathe approved stamp, right? And then it'll just be some weird thing that I've said on the back. You guys think about it. All right. So I submitted all the speedruns, those poor judges over at speedrun.com. I submitted 23 speedruns. Those poor judges and moderators over at the Command and Conquer section of speedrun.com, where I have just slammed like repeat levels, the same levels, but on different difficulties. And really not, it's not even really the best or the cleanest. I probably could have done those a lot cleaner. And I plan to do them better in the future. So, what's that? 23 million? Well, Java, do you think in Command and Conquer, should we treat each soldier as actually representing a soldier, or is that like a squad of soldiers, and each tank, is that one tank, or is it like a formation of tanks? You know, like in, what's that game? Risk? Like in Risk? You know, you have, like, do you think you're really protecting Constantinople with just, like, one soldier and a horse? You've, like, it's like, well, that's what armies were back in the day. They were just, like, a guy and, like, a guy on a horse. And then you might have had, like, two guys and a guy on a horse. And then, you know, like, you got an extra die you got to roll. And if you won, one of our guys had to die. It's like, what? There were more about the rolling of dice back then. That's why the role-playing games are like that in fantasy. Back in the medieval times, and when they were fighting with the muskets and Napoleonic combat, they would be using rolling dice to determine who lived and who died. They were all absolute experts, and they were completely loyal to their task and to the game at hand, the game of honor, the game of war. So let's play some games. That's a good impression of Kermit the Frog and Big Red Pig. Oh no. Oh no. So we got a countdown timer here. Oh. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's. I don't know what I was doing. I did kind of think I sounded like Kermit there for a second. Now I'm opening up Magic the Gathering here for a minute. And actually, one thing. Doesn't that like kind of look like like a cyclopean Donatello right there? But I'm wanting to see. We have a countdown timer until this shit comes out. And then all of a sudden we're going to be dealing with Ninja fucking Turtles. Your first opportunity to play Magic the Gathering Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Find an event near you. No. 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 If I click this, it's going to bring me to the thing, and it's going to say that you have to get this before March 3rd. So what day is it today? The 27th. So that means that this is going to have like 3 days left or something like that. And if we go to the mastery, what's it going to say here? 3 days left. So in 3 days, Ninja Turtles are going to be the thing. I obviously have no Ninja Turtle cards. Okay? So anybody who would be joining into this game for the first time and would not have cards, if they wanted to play some Ninja Turtles with me, where it's Ninja Turtles only, that could be kind of fun, right? Only the it's like you have to get the new cards. We both would have about the same, and then who knows what it would be. And then there's no cheap shit that you have before that. That's all like doesn't count. We're only playing the Ninja Turtles. This is the Ninja Turtles game. It's not Ninja Turtles versus Lord of the Rings. It's not Ninja Turtles versus not Spider-Man. And it's not Ninja Turtles versus Avatar. It's or even Magic the Gathering. It's just Ninja Turtles versus Ninja Turtles. So that is that. So what do we have here today? I've got some spinnies, we got some winnies, and then okay, we got two things here. So I didn't play the other day. Black or green, red or green. I can respin one of them, I'm pretty sure, right? And or I could just keep them. If I just keep them, so wait, 250 for one, and then it's gonna be like another 200, and then I don't know. Is there there's gonna be just less than 300? I'm pretty sure. Okay, so wait, what was it? Was it red or green, black or green? So play green. All right, I will play green. I will start this thing with the magic cards so I can get that out of the way to then get to more entertaining stuff after. Draw first or play first? I will play first. I don't like this hand, but mulligan. I'll go with this. I will get rid of Tifa. Sunflower vampire. Sunflower. Okay, we got a bristly bill. This could start off good for me if I can. He's got a fabled passage. His passage is fabled. Everyone's heard of his passage. How could you have not heard of his package? His passage. His package passage. Alright, so another thing. I wanted to test out the new headset, and I was testing it out and doing some sound tests, but one thing I did notice is that the microphone on it is definitely not as good. So I wanted to do a quick sound test right here, where I have this mic open and live, and I'm going to ask if I turn on this headset, if I turn on this, do you hear a big difference? So now I'm going to take this headset off and I'm going to put this one on. And this is the, so is this, does it sound the same? Does it sound better? Does it sound worse? Does it sound, how does it sound? It sounds like I'm speaking through a door. Okay, that's probably fair. So this headset sucks, in other words. It's not terrible. But it's not this though. You understand me. Okay. So I can use that during maybe like the workout streams and it'll be fine. Right? You know, if I'm, you know, when I'm needing to go cordless on that one, I can still use it. I can use it. All right. All right. So it wasn't the best purchase, but it wasn't the worst purchase. Good enough for me. I really need to cast some green spells, guy. Could you like do something so I can do that more? I wonder if he's green, is he a green beatdown deck? He conceded. He knew I had the bigger green. He green seeded. He had a green seeding mana line. Well, that's a shame. I thought that that would be a lot better than it was, but I guess that's what I get for getting a headset at my grocery store. But it would work. It would work though in a pinch. And I mean it folds up. That's kind of neat, right? Look at that. Ooh. Ugh. Very storable. Wow. Well, it's a good thing it was only 20 bucks. Maybe I combo it, right? It's a shitty headset that I can hear things with, but the sound might not be the greatest. And then I could get one of those like crane mics. All right. It's like, why would you get a Korean mic? No, a crane mic. Okay. I'm gonna go with this danger hand. Danger hand. Danger hand. This is danger, danger hand. He mulligans, danger hand. I've only got one land in this danger hand. Going danger hands. Gotta play. Okay. All right. So I can play 2 cards in my hand right now. Either this or this. And I'm wanting to play this. But I really want to get a land right now. What I want is to draw a forest. Sunflower. Shit. All right. That's fine. Okay. I can still get this to pay off. At least I can generate land now if I need to. Oh, that's so good. I'm getting land fucked, but I can no. No. There was time now. Okay, I can't believe I've not gotten a land for fucking 3 turns. Yeah, I can. I can believe that. Yeah, actually. Oh. Okay, so I've got enough for... Oh, wait. Okay. We'll smack back. I'm beginning to think I should have played that land, though. Come on, a son for a while. He's a topping as a mana. And he is an other bending. Okay. Let's get some land. I didn't even know he had mana. Oh, yeah, I guess he had those lands. Is he about to play one of these, Badger Moles? Are my creatures too big for him to burn? That's my thought here. That right now, what he's thinking is the 5/5 is too big for his spell. The 3/3, he could get rid of that one. Or he could get rid of one of the Wardens of the Groves, but he's probably only able to get rid of one of them, maybe two of them at best. Or he could do 1 or 2 damage to all creatures, but then that would get rid of his forests, and then it would get rid of my weak wimp creatures, and would get rid of my forest. So I feel like this is... Okay, so he's going for that, alright. So he's still got 4 mana left. So he's used 2 of it. 3... Play a land. Oh, he gets +7 in a haste. Wow. Okay. I see. So it was he had like a double 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 strategy right there. Very nice. It was nice and well played. Soylent Green. This is why I think you would be a blue player, Java. Now, a lot of people might think, well, nerds that play Magic cards might think that what I just said could be considered insulting. But I'm pretty sure that you would be a blue player. I really like this hand. I'm going to keep it. You're really insulted? Ah. Okay, whatever that did. So, like, every time I do that, I'm just generating lands. Hmm. Okay. Whenever you play a land, get a tree folk. Wow. So this is gonna be brutal. He's gonna have a bunch of landfall shit. Okay. Oh, I forgot to play. I didn't play that land. That was foolish of me. I could have played that and then played the... Okay. Well. That's what happens when you're not paying attention to really what you're doing. It's what happens when... Oh no, here we go. Yeah, and then he's gonna give him haste or whatever. Well, that sucked. At least we got that done. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting 700 more gold. So we'll get a pack, and then that'll get a golden pack. So this is the one I was chasing, I'm pretty sure, right? Okay, let's go to... What do we got here? What do we get? In the Edge of Eternities. Mythic. Evendo Walking Haven. Land Planet. This enters tapped. Add green. Station. For 12. Add green for each creature you control. That could be good. I mean... Seems a bit weird, though. Okay. And then what was the other one? Or what do we got? One mythic. Wonderful. Adept Water Shaper. Other tapped creatures you control have indestructible. Okay, great. I already have one of those. Doran Besieged by Time. The Tree Folk Druid. Each creature spell you cast with toughness greater than its power cost 1 less to cast. Whenever a creature you control attacks or blocks, it gets +X until end of turn, where X is the difference between its power and its toughness. So it's the defense is the best offense sort of deck. Is that it? Defense is the best offense? Got it. Eleni, Brood Recruiter. Brood Recruiter. Yeah, I bet. And Web. You may cast the spell for in Web if you also return a tapped creature you control to its owner's hand, okay? Creatures you control get +2/+2 and gain vigilance until end of turn for 5. Okay. Alright, what's this? Deep Way Navigator. You must travel through the Deep Way, Lemminx. Flash. When this creature enters, untap each other merfolk you can control. As long as you attack with 3 or more merfolk this turn, merfolk get +1/+0. Or +1. Okay. What's Champion of the Weird. As an additional cost to cast the spell, behold a goblin and exile it. Pay 1 life, blight 2, target creature blights 2. Wait, sorry. Pay 1 life, blight 2, target opponent blights 2. Activate only as a sorcery. When this creature leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to its owner's hand. I could see that being good. Spinerock Tyrant. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell with a single target, you may copy it. If you do, those spells gain Wither. You may choose new targets for the copy. That could be good. It would get around some things. Wow. So how many of these do I have now? Was there anything that I wanted to get? Or maybe I want to hold on to them for until Ninja Turtles. Oh, I already have the lands that I was looking for? Okay. So really, Aether Drift? No. No! It's wrong. It's wrong! The line must be drawn here. No further! And I will make them pay for what they have done. You need the whole team of brothers? Wait, what? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Just for the shits of it, though, okay? Just imagine, though, in this game, where you'll be able to make a deck, right, with the Ninja Turtles. But like, let's see, let's go and grab these other things. Just because it's always good. And there's other stuff coming in the future. Like I'm pretty sure Star Trek. I don't know if it's gonna come to Arena, but Star Trek will be coming to Magic the Gathering. So, take that. Wait, which one's the D&D set as well? There's a Dungeons and Dragons one. I don't know. I don't know which one that it is. So let's see. You can have a deck then with, let's see, what do we have? Frodo, Zack, Cloud, Sam, a Moogle, whoever this guy is, Squall, Bill the Pony, Eowyn. I don't know who that is. But we got Gran, Go, Katara. Yeah, we need Katara in there. Ty Lee. The Water Crystal. Right, we need Saruman the White, Edgar King of Figaro. Sephiroth. We need Sephiroth in this deck. Sephiroth. Grima Wormtongue. The Witch King of Angmar. Ring Wraiths. Wait, Gimli, sure. Oh, that wasn't, well, Gimli's axe. We got Gimli. Where's Gimli? Alright, show me Gimli. We got Barrett, Zell, Gimli, Zuko, Aomer, Meriadoc, Brandybuck, Tifa, Lockhart, Peregrine Took, Toph, the Blind, whatever it said there, Celeborn, the Wise, Pippin, Guard of the Citadel, the Mouth of Sauron, Lock Cole, hold on, let me add one more, Gandalf the Grey, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And that wasn't even through all of them yet. Then there was like different versions. Like here's Gimli, Mournful Avenger. So there's like a different Gimli. So you could have like multiple Gimlis. Right? Like there's if we made it like hold on. Aragorn. Aragorn. Okay? Aragorn. Well, we've got Aragorn company leader. Aragorn and Arwen wed. And Aragorn the Uniter. So, there is 3 different Aragorns now standing side by side. Right? What's going on there? How many different Gandalfs? Gandalf. We got Gandalf White Rider, Gandalf the White, Gandalf Friend of the Shire, and Gandalf the Grey. I am Gandalf the White. You may cast legendary spells and artifact spells as though they had flash. If a legendary permanent or an artifact entering or leaving the battlefield caused a triggered ability or permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Okay, that's neat. Gandalf White Rider. Vigilance. Whenever you cast a spell, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Scry 1. When Gandalf dies, you may put it on top of its owner's library 5th from the top. That's a good way to, keep that guy. Gandalf, Friend of the Shire. Flash. You may cast sorcery spells as though they had flash. Oh, that's so beautiful. Sorcery spells as though they had flash? I mean, sorcery spells aren't typically designed in a way where they would be so amazing if you played them on an opponent's turn. What's this, though? Gandalf's Sanction. Gandalf's Sanction deals X damage to target creature, where X is the number of instant or sorcery spells or in your graveyard. Excess damage is dealt to that creature's controller instead. Okay. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may choose one that hasn't been chosen. And what if, I'm kind of now just wanting to look at this. I want to look at all the cards in Lord of the Rings that I don't have. So there's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 84. All right. So I would have never played with these cards. Flowering of the White Tree. Legendary creatures you control get +2/+1 and have ward 1. Okay. So if you're making like, the ultimate entourage deck, right? Non-legendary creatures get +1/+1. It's not bad. It's not bad. That might be interesting in like Commander or something like that. Whenever Frodo enters or attacks, you may attach target equipment you control with mana value 2 or 3 to Frodo. During your turn, prevent all damage that would be dealt to Frodo. Destroy all creatures with power. Okay. Put target non-land historic permanent into its owner's library. Search your library for a legendary creature card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. Creatures you control gain for double strike until end of turn. Boromir, Ward in the Tower. Vigilance, whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was cast, Sacrifice Boromir. Creatures you control gain indestructible. Oof. Landry Ball, Horizon Witness, flying whenever 2 or more creatures you control attack a player. Target attacking creature without flying gains flying. Eagle of Deliverance. When this creature enters, put an indestructible counter on another target creature you control. Draw a card if that creature's power is 2 or less. Stern Scolding. Counter target creature or spell with power or toughness 2 or less. Okay, that's kind of funny. It's like, ha! You can't cast one of those. That's a bitch move. You a stern Scolding. What? Lorith of the Healing House. Untap another target permanent. Untap 2 other target legendary. Whenever Elrond or another creature you control enters, scry 1. If this is the second time this ability is resolved this turn, ring tempts. Alright, put a target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard. Minas Tirith Garrison. Minas Tirith Garrison's power is equal to the number of cards in your hand. Whenever this creature attacks, you may tap any number of untapped humans you control. Draw a card for each human tapped this way. Okay. So that seems kind of shit. Rivendell. Rivendell enters tapped unless you control a legendary creature. Add blue mana. 2, scry 2, activate only if you control a legendary creature. Okay, I'm not impressed by that. I don't know. Wow. Whenever an opponent draws a card, except for the first one they draw in their draw step. Wait, was that Gollum? Gollum! When Gollum leaves the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Sacrifice a creature, return this card from your graveyard to your hand. So you can just keep getting Gollum back if you just keep sacking creatures. He's a halfling horror. And Gollum, the halfling horror, calling in from Mordor. We got 2 Golems. Gollum's Scheming Guide. When Gollum attacks, look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put them back in any order, then choose land or non-land. An opponent guessing whether the top card of your library is the chosen kind. Reveal that card. If they guessed right, remove Gollum from combat. Otherwise, you draw a card and Gollum can't be blocked this turn. So either way, Gollum doesn't die when you do that. Right? Right? If it's either removed from combat or he's unblockable. And either they just guess right, and it's just a guessing game, and you only okay. Witch King, Bringer of Ruin. When Witch King attacks, defending player or when sacrifice a creature with the least power among creatures they control. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. So I'm kind of curious, what would I, if I could. So let's switch this up. If I went to Brawl, and if I wanted it to be just legendary creatures, right? And then let's see. Bolster. This is going to be an absolute piece of shit deck. But it's going to be, I don't know. It'll be something. Cursed. It's pretty cursed, yeah. Now the rest of this is just filler. Where I'm, all right, and that one. This is gonna be a terrible deck because it's all it is just like legendary creatures and enchant. Like it's just everything in it is just legendary. This is not going to be an actual good game. I'm sure that like if I was just playing with somebody for like this would probably be better for some of the people that just started recently. Unless they've already gotten some really broken shit and I'm just going to set myself up to look stupid. But like something like this, or at least building something like this, would probably lead to more fun in like the one-on-one games, rather than playing randoms online. Though I mean, all right. Well, this is really slow. Okay. And then he gets to fight. Wow. Very nice. All right. See, that's why, like, when you play online against randoms, they're not going to be making silly, kind of silly shit like I'm gonna make in here. Knights of Flying. Are these? Oh yeah, they're soldiers. They're still assholes. Yeah. Wait, what happened? Why did they have trample? Did I not do that right? What happened? What happened? What's this? Okay. It gets +2/+2 for every time a creature attacks this game. So that's incredible. Yeah. Put a creature in your hand and shuffle. Get rid of these. Yeah. No. I do. That was really sad times game. I was really made sad feats about that one. So I'm gonna say no. I wasn't happy about that one game. I want to play someone with that's playing a deck that's like retarded like my one is. Can you do that? Thanks, game. Oh yeah, these chips are really spicy. So what now? Lord of the Rings or something? Command and Conquer? I know. I know. I know the answer to this one. It's Diablo 3. We're going to play Diablo 3. Good night, Java. So, launch up Diablo 3. Try to get more of those gems. The other viewer is Silent Snake. Dun 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 dun. Silent Snake. Good night, Java. Alright, so I'm gonna... I've got 2 million. What are the gems looking like right now? I organized all these. I have 1 royal. Okay, so I'm gonna need to get some more. So what do we have here? Kill Silly. The Cursed Shrine. Kill Hammer Mash. Kill Katoon. The Hellbreeder Nest. Isuel Diablo. Huh. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Oh, it didn't click on it? You can just keep stun locking her in with the stomp. So then that's simple enough. Okay, cool. Jay Wood? Is he like the Blues Brothers or something? I need 25 more. And these bats suck. I mean, 13 more. This area was kind of cool and all, but I mean, the the needing to go through all of them, the areas, it's a bit bullshit. What did I get? A Paragon level. Oh yeah, attack speed. What's the damage now? Million? Now I do need to get this character's damage up, though. I mean, unless I'm going somehow, like, with a crazy amount of thorns. There's a lot of enemies here. There's the treasure goblin. Got some gems. I'm wondering if that's the highest level gem that I can get on this difficulty. And if I'm wanting to get a better one, that I'm gonna have to, I would have to, go to a higher difficulty. Managerist goblin. I don't know what that means. Napper of pets. Okay, well that sucked. The Hellbreeder nest. Wow, these spicy ass chips probably would be good with some Diablo, wouldn't you think? I mean, Diablo's kind of spicy. These chips are pretty, well, whatever they are. So then it makes the perfect combination. The fire thing seemed to work. It's quicker to group them up than to keep them when doing one by one. Complete the Hellbreeder's Nest event. Oh wait, I think I remember this one. Do I have to get all these? Yeah, there's a lot of these things. Those are just normal. Is that Tim Allen? You know, I just realized that it's been over an hour, and Java completely didn't know that the sound, that the game audio wasn't on. I'm guessing, did anybody know that the game audio wasn't on? Oh well.
No way. Still recharging.
This fight sucks. Okay, so those things just keep summoning. Fuck those things, in other words.
Need more time. Impossible. No way. Vulcatos guides my hand. Not ready yet. I'm returning to town.
Some nice stuff.